Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Charles Coachman, and this is Bay Area. Let's talk music. Music on, world off. It is time. Well, I like to start each show the same way, and that is by giving shout outs for birthdays. So, happy birthday, Billy Langley, an old friend of the family, my cousin's Tommy's best friend for many, many years. Bill Langley, happy birthday to you. And then we've got a cousin by marriage, Brooklyn Clark. Married to Richard. And I don't know if I said the wrong name earlier, but married to my cousin Richard. Brooklyn, happy birthday to you. And if it's your birthday out there, wishing you a very, very happy birthday. Hoping that everything is going well. Well, today is jam-packed with music that happened on this day and things that have happened on this day. So we are ready to go. Let's put that in there. If you want to reach me, you can send me a message here on Facebook. Go through Messenger. Send me a message at Bay Area Let's Talk, or hit me up on Charles Coachman. And then you can also text me at 408-439-0766, or send me an email at bayarealetstalk@gmail.com, bayarealetstalk@gmail.com. The last thing that I like to do so that we get everything done is talk about the companies that we are using. We use the Ken Walls Grow Live Academy. That is Grow Live Academy, and it's www.growliveacademy.com. It is a terrific program, and if you are looking to learn how to go live, Grow Live is the way to go. And then the company that we are using as our platform to go live right now is StreamYard.com. They are simply the best. And then Hippo Video is a company that I am using to stay in contact with my clients, because I'm a realtor, a full-time realtor, but also love doing this. And that is hippovideo.com, hippovideo.com. All right, let's get going. Flip this back up there, Bay Area Let's Talk Music, and then I'll just scroll this along the bottom. Let's get going. This day in music, this day in rock. In 1945, on this day, Billboard releases its first U.S. LP chart. And at number one on there is Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole is at number one with a collection of favorites. A collection of favorites with Nat King Cole. Born on this date in 1947, songwriter, catch this name, Peggy Sue. And she wrote the song Don't Come Home a Drinking with Lovin' on Your Mind. Don't come home drinking with lovin' on your mind. And is also a coal miner's daughter. She is the sister of Loretta Lynn and Crystal Gayle. That's a pretty musical bunch there. Peggy Sue. Lee Oscar, born on this date in 1948. Lee Oscar was a member of War and their group of outrageous hits. And I believe he still performs. And I think the group is called the Lowrider Group, if I'm not mistaken. He performs with several of the ex-members of War. Born in 1949 on this date, Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe, born in Woodchurch, England. His biggest hit is Cruel to Be Kind. And that's pretty funny. My wife and I were just talking about Nick Lowe the other day, because I don't know why. I was singing this song. Doing my terrible rendition. But Nick Lowe with Cruel to Be Kind, it reached number 12 in the top 100 of 1979. He also produces now with Elvis Costello and others. I saw him back in 1978, I believe it was 78, with Rockpile and Dave Edmunds. They were the opening band for Blondie. Saw them in the Oakland Kaiser Center, I believe. So, Nick Lowe, happy birthday to you. On this date in 1954, Ray Charles has his third R&B hit. It Should Have Been Me. It Should Have Been Me peaks at number 7. And it seems like a rockin' song. And then he also had in 1956 Drown in My Own Tears, number 1 on the rhythm and blue charts. Now I'm going to do something which I haven't done before, so we're going to try this and let's see how it works out. I'm going to try and share something really quickly. I should have checked it beforehand, but we'll see. We'll see how this works out and see if it's even there. I'm hoping it's there. So this will tie in with our next story. Let's see. Boom. Share this.
This soundless flow, and I would have true faith and allegiance, to the United States of America. Congratulations to a now in the Army. You're all private. That's the way you'll be at blessed from now on. Private Presley, you'll be in charge of the group.
So, well, let's stop sharing that. Stop sharing the music back there. Let's get off there. Boom. Okay. So the next topic, of course, was Elvis Presley in 1958. He was sworn in the U.S. Army after a 60-day deferment as he was making King Creole. King Creole, he was sworn in at 6:35 in the morning, becoming Army Private 533-10761. Elvis Presley going into the U.S. Army. That was a huge, huge day. And I believe they called it, I believe I read something about it, and they called it Black Monday because the reporters didn't have any idea what they were going to do. So Black Monday. Let's see what we got. Hey, Scott Ricard. Good afternoon. So glad you were here. Good to see you. You were late to the party. Party doesn't start till Scott Ricard gets here. Hope you're having a great day. Scott, I am. We just took our dog for a walk, my wife and I. Little thing, she is a little tiny creature. I call her a mini werewolf dog because she is a mixed, I can never remember what she is, but part of her is a hairless Chihuahua. And oh boy, I got to write this down so I know exactly what it is. But I just take a look at her when she doesn't have a little sweater on. And I say, that dog looks like a werewolf. A mini werewolf. That's what she is, our little mini werewolf. And it's the first time I've taken her out for a walk. And so she had a good time. She'll probably be napping for a week. Hey, Larry Snyder. Thank you for being here. Hey, Scott. And hey, Larry. All right. So let's continue. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. So that was Elvis Presley getting sworn in. What a big day that was. Huge day. 1959, Reformed Drifters released their hit, There Goes My Baby. There Goes My Baby. They reformed and had Benny King. They added Benny King on lead vocals for the first time. So, 1960 on this date, Nina, 99 Red Balloons. 99 Red Balloons is born on this day in rock history. And the lyrics are in German here, so I can't tell you. 99 Luftballons. 99 Luftballons. So, Nina, she was a cutie. On this date in 1962, Little Boy Blue and the Blue Boys first performed. Little Boy Blue and the Blue Boys. Well, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards were two members of that band. They went on to form a little group called the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. Doesn't get much better than that. Little Boy Blue and the Blue Boys. Little Boy Blue and the Blue Boys. All right. I don't think we saw the Rolling Stones coming from that. Simon and Garfunkel on this date in 1966 hit the UK. And their song Homeward Bound goes number one. Number one. On this date in 1970, Sharon Corr, vocals and violin for the Corrs, who we highlighted last week. The Corrs, an Irish band. She was born this day in 1970. And this is for my friend Karen Arriaga. Puppy Love Goes Gold for Donny Osmond. Karen, that is for you because they call it Puppy Love. So, Puppy Love, there you go. 1973, Lou Reed is on concert in Buffalo, New York, and a fan rushes the stage, jumps up, and gives Lou Reed a big bite. Somebody took a bite out of Lou Reed during a concert. Ouch. That was a walk on the wild side. So Lou Reed, rest in peace. 1973, Alice Cooper releases $1 Billion Babies. The album goes to number one in the UK. Also on this date in 1973, Pink Floyd releases Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd releases Dark Side of the Moon. That was one of the biggest selling albums of all time. I'm a huge fan. Hey, Jamie Green, the Solar Queen. Glad you joined us, Jamie. And let's see. We've got number one chart topper in 1975 on this date. Lady Marmalade. And that group was led by Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. Can't get enough of the blues these days. Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. 1985 on this day, number one chart toppers hit One More Night by Phil Collins. One More Night by Phil Collins. The song is his second number one single. So Phil Collins, he was off. On this date in 1986, Van Halen releases 5150. Or is that Van Hager? Because this date, the lead singer switched. It had been David Ross since the inception of the band as its lead singer and frontman. Then Sammy Hagar takes over. The man that cannot drive 55. Can't drive 55. And they form Van Halen, the new Van Halen, or, as this article says, Van Hagar. And that's what a lot of us called them because they were a pretty Pretty cool group. They were cool before, but adding Sammy Hagar and his vocals and his guitar playing was very, very nice. 1986, Say You, Say Me. Lionel Richie's song. It came from the movie White Nights, wins an Oscar for Best Original Song. In 2001, a stretch of highway in Georgia, in Macon, Georgia, was named for Dwayne Allman, and it became Dwayne Allman Boulevard, near where the Allman Brothers guitarist died at the age of 24 in a motorcycle crash. He was one of the best guitarists ever to play. There's the Eric Clapton on Layla, where you hear the slide guitar just rip-roaring through there. That is Dwayne Allman. He was a session guitarist, but they had their own band, and he was phenomenal. And unfortunately died at the age of 24 on October 29, 1971. And he was also featured on Boss Gagg's album and on the song Brother, Can You Lend Me a Dime? Can anyone lend me a dime? And Dwayne Allman was just a fantastic, fantastic guitarist. Rest in peace. On this date in 2001, as we get ready to close this up, Bon Jovi headed up a concert. He headlined a concert at the Colonial Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. He raised $1.7 million for flood-stricken farmers. And I think there's going to be a group that's going to have to do that again, because Australia is getting flooded again. I've got some friends that are over there, and they are saying it is crazy. But where they're at, just sunshine. So I just want them to let them know that we are thinking about them. Those are Justin and Robin, and thinking about you too, and hope everything is fine, because they had mentioned that some family was stuck in the floods and working to get themselves out. That was last week. Hopefully things have subsided a bit. On this date in 2001, and this is a great place to close it up, Sammy and Carrie Hagar give birth to their second daughter in a Northern California hospital. Her name is Samantha Hagar. Samantha Hagar. So, Samantha, happy birthday, and all the best to the Red Rocker and his wife, Carrie. And that is it for this day in rock. This day in rock. Everyone have a great day. On Friday, we are going to be back, and we are going to do this day in rock, and then we are going to talk about the Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers, who were right here from San Jose. They first started playing their music down by San Jose State, and they've had one hell of a career. They've been going for over 50 years now, so we'll talk about the Doobie Brothers and see where that leads us. This is Bay Area Let's Talk Music. Everyone have a great day. Have a wonderful evening. Music on, world off. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.